You got BWAH in the building.
Oh, no.
You got a styrofoam cup.
It's real, man. What's good?
So, it's all good.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first thing I would talk to you about is when your brother was here,
Yeah.
right? He mentioned that when you jump on these records sometimes, I mean, you keep it real to the point where you call people name on the record, you know what I mean? So what got you to that mindset that said that caused you to say, well, you know what? This is what I can do. You know, if I feel a way about this or this situation, I can call this person name. What was the mindset behind that?
I mean, you know, like being influenced by artists like Drake and, you know, Big Sean and Jay-Z, you know, they do things like that too, like call people name, like they get personal. Even like I was gonna say, like how he name his mixtape, like the mixtape coming out Reflections, like his music is a reflection of him. I feel the same way. So whatever I go and do in my life, you put it in the music.
Alright.
It ain't that like I trying to shout people out or whatever, or put people on blast, but it's just like when you calling people name, it gives people who listening like it make them know that what you saying is real. You know what I mean? Like opposed to someone just saying something and not freaking like
No reference
yeah,
points.
without referencing people, like showing people like, you know, the stuff I saying actually is like it's true.
Alright.
Like, you could actually, you know, if you care that much, you could actually do a little research and like,
That's true.
yeah, you should talk to this girl, whoever name I call, or you know, this girl actually is his best friend or whatever. Yeah.
So how do people react when you call their names? More particularly if it's, let's say, something negative or
I mean, if it's
so
something negative, I mean, I wouldn't know.
they never said anything. You never got any reactions based on you calling someone's name.
I got reactions, but I mean, it depends. Like sometimes people would like be like, it wouldn't be from them, but other people would be like, bro, how you can do that? You know, like all that stuff like that. Like, bro, you sure you want to do that? Or I'd be like, bro, I don't really care at that point. Like, it don't really matter to me how they feel about it, because like I always tell people, like, bro, I don't really care what real stuff I put in my records. Like, by all these other niggas who making music, they saying fake shit. So why matter if I say some real shit? Like, this actually happened. Or it's actually true, at least to what I believe. So I'm talking about someone, you know.
So why is it so important for you to have this authenticity in your music? You know, it could be why I say that because you know a lot of people getting on, they blowing up with fictitious rhymes. So for you, why that's so important?
Because I want people to know that I real.
Right.
Like so much people fake. So my music is a way to let people know that you're actually authentic and genuine. So whatever way I could portray that to people, I'm gonna do. And my music is like the best way to do that. So, you know, that's what I do.
Alright. So the local industry, right, is growing, you know what I mean? It's not really fully formed yet for this generation.
Yeah.
But it's definitely growing, it's definitely looking healthy, you know what I mean? You, your brother, your group, y'all heavily involved in you know the current artists of the day. So what's your opinion on the industry in general, and you think it could improve in any way? If
What do you mean, the industry in the Bahamas?
Yeah, locally, just locally.
If I think it would improve and
No,
what's
but
my
just
opinion?
what's
Like
your
my opinion?
yeah, just generally.
My opinion is there is no industry over there, no music industry.
You don't think so?
No, I mean I know so.
Why do you say that?
I mean, well, not to say there's no industry, but there's no industry that like generates any type of real money. Like you see how in the States, people actually can make a real luxurious lifestyle off of this. I don't think no one over here, like the Bahamas is too small. Like even if, like you say, if there's ways it can improve, I guess, but improve to the point where you could actually make millions off this? Nah.
You don't think so?
At least I don't think so.
So what
I'm not saying as an expert on it, but
yeah, that's just your opinion.
yeah.
So, okay, maybe not to the point where you can make millions. What about to the point you can make hundreds of thousands? What do you think?
Yeah. But even if like all that money won't be coming from the Bahamas. Like,
Of course.
if you might be over here making that money, it's because like you got people from outside, you know, tuning into YouTube and giving you money and all that. So you ain't even like a local artist no more. You international.
Right, but you know, and you're totally right. But what it is that the point I was getting at is that you know you need a foundation
Yeah.
for it to even build to go that far. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I know you mentioned that you wanted to talk about, and that this leads into that question. Basically, is okay. So how do you feel about the support or lack of it, or people saying that Bahamians don't support artists? What do you think about that?
You see, my thing with that is like people have this like idea or notion that people owe them something. Like they feel that just because I'm a Bahamian and they're Bahamian that, you know, they should support me or someone else should support me because they're Bahamian. Like, don't work like that. And I don't even want no one to support me just because they're Bahamian. I want you to support me because I'm good at what I do. Because I want genuine love. Like, what you doing it for? You doing it to be good? Or you doing it just because, you know, just to do it? Like, why would I just want someone to support me because I'm Bahamian?
So you feel that all those who are talented get the support? Get support?
Over here?
Right.
I mean, to a certain extent, if you good at this and you actually put yourself out there, you talented, people see that, yeah, people gonna support you. But, you know, I don't feel like because this person is Bahamian, they should support me if they do not like what I'm producing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't make you feel bad for not supporting me or not liking my music. You know what I mean? That's like someone making me feel bad for not liking something I don't like. Like, say I don't like rock music. Not saying I don't like rock music, but say I don't like that. You can't make me feel bad for not liking that, even if you're a Bahamian and doing rock music, because I don't like that. You know what I mean? Why would I support? You know, at least to a certain extent.
Okay. So what I have to ask at this point is, what do you define as support? Do you define that as someone going in their pocket and purchasing your project? Do you define that as someone just telling you, hey, like this song?
I mean, support got all type of different ranges.
That's what I asking.
Yeah. Support could be anything, like, but like I saying, even a little piece of support, even if it's someone just posting something.
I mean, how you really measure your support? Like, okay, like for example, in the States, right? Drake is supported by going gold in 1 week, selling an album over 500,000 records.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they measure artist support in that way. How do you, since you say there's no industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you measure your support? Is it just based off social media, likes? Is it that's why I'm asking.
To me, support is anything though. Like, even if someone like they don't even have to play your music, like they post your mixtape and be like your stuff coming out whenever, that's still support. It might not be, you know, the support that a lot of artists want to give credit to, but that's still support. Support, you know, a lot of people ain't getting. But you know what I mean? Like, I still support, even if it's on a low scale. Support is support, and you know, you still give them recognition because, you know, like I say, ain't nobody owe you nothing. Even if they do that, that's still something.
Okay, so how you develop the mindset to know that you're not entitled to anything, to be the exception to the norm in that way, that hey, okay, yeah, I do music, yeah, I'm a Bahamian, but I still gotta earn it. How you develop that mindset?
You know, like being around people like my daddy and stuff, like he's always show us like, you know, we growing now. You know, you know, it's been a while from he's 18, be 23 now. You know, anything he doing now from he's 18 is up the goodness of his heart. He probably owed us something by law that he had to take care of us and all that. But after that, you know, you realize, but you don't have to do all this. Like, he doing it because he love us, not because he have to do it. That's what I show a lot of my graduates. Like, bro, if you ask me for something and I give it to you, I don't have to do this. You my boy, but I don't have to do this. I do this because, bro, I got love for you. I don't even, like, expect nothing back, like, if I do it for you. It's like, bro, like, that's real. Like, I mean, it might come off as cold or, you know, if someone perceive it that way. Like,
No, I actually think that's
what it
the
is.
right mentality.
Yeah, like bro, ain't nobody owe you nothing in this world.
Okay, so what practical advice would you give to the people to the artists who feel like, hey, they're not getting the support they feel they deserve? You know, they want to build their fan base. What would you tell them practically to do?
Bro, like, work harder, bro. What you mean? Brother, you can't get mad if someone like not supporting. Like, bro, if you want people to really support you, you gotta put them in a position to support you. Like, bro, like make some dope shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, do your research. You a favorite artist. You know what, like that artist. He know what he like. Go study your artist. See, not saying go copy what that nigga doing now, cause that ain't, you know, I wouldn't recommend that. But like I saying, bro, like do some dope shit. Like,
So you're saying in a sense, find the elements
yeah,
of an artist that you like Drake. Like you said, you like Drake's realness in the sense
yeah,
that
I say like shit like that.
right.
That's build fan base. Like that art. Like when people actually believe what you're saying.
Okay. So speaking of fan base, what who do you consider your audience, or who would you say is your core audience?
That's hard to say. And we so like I see TWINDEM as like be versatile. So like we do this type of music, the music for people who like going through hard times, and you got like the party music and you know what I mean? It's hard to say. But our music, like for people who actually would have us on replay and all that, it probably come from the people who actually like the real stuff we saying, like they actually tune in the real stuff we saying, like actually care about what's going on in our life.
So you think that's a certain demographic, like let's say 18 to 25, or
I'd say 18 to 24.
okay,
Yeah.
more so college students?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's our age range too, so I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So another topic you wanted to touch on is the whole aspect of people buying views and buying likes and trying to fabricate their popularity.
Yeah.
So since that's something you wanted to touch on, let me get your opinion on that.
Like I don't really have no problem with, you know, niggas or whoever doing that, like if you're an artist. Because I understand that perception is still somewhat important, and in this industry, like, you know, it's important for people to look at you a certain way. But like to me, it just don't make any sense. Like when I see, sometimes I see some of these artists, they got like 20K followers or whatever, they ain't even getting as much likes as me or bro. Nah, say so. Like bro, just saying, don't really look at they your real followers. Like ain't look like something that you actually, you know, got the genuine way. So something ain't look right.
So why do you think, what do you think inspires them to say, try and take that shortcut?
Because people care about looking cool rather than being cool. Like they don't, like the demand to look a certain way than to be a certain way is like, you know, it overlapping.
When you say look a certain way and be a certain way, elaborate on that.
Even when people trying to, like niggas trying to be thugs or gangsters, it don't matter if that person really is a thug or gangster, it just matters if he look like that. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't really care about, you don't have to live the lifestyle. Once you look like that, the people believe you. You see what I'm saying?
So is that the artist's fault or the fans' fault for believing that?
I can't blame the fans now. People believe it, they believe it. Can't even like I say, everyone got their way out. I ain't really, you know, I ain't criticize no one too much. It's just like not the road I'd take. Like I'd rather get it the genuine way. Like my favorite artists and stuff, I don't feel like they took that route. Like I don't think Big Sean fabricated too much, or people like Drake fabricated too much to get where they at, or Eminem, or you know what I mean. I think they kept it real, at least to what I see. But like I said, I just on the outside looking in.
So, what do you think? What's your opinion on the artists, the local artists, You think it's more fabrication than authenticity?
There's plenty fabrication. Like even, you know, sometimes I record niggas, you know, they come through. They talk and it's like, bro, ain't no way. Like, bro, you talking about all this money and stuff. You have all this design and you have talking like a thug and then like, bro, what? I ain't even no thug nigga. Me and my bro, twin, we ain't even know, we ain't thugs and nothing. We far from that life. We're not far because it's not so small, but like, bro, y'all look softer than us. Y'all talking about guns and all this. Like, bro, you probably see more of that than y'all.
So, you ever speak up to them and say these things?
I mean, I don't really care. Like, bro, that's my thing. I don't know y'all. Like, if someone come in and they just come to record, like, bro, like I said, I don't owe you nothing. I don't even owe you my honesty. Bro, you come here, you come to pay, bro, let's get it over with.
So, the artists who fabricate, they normally younger or older than you?
I don't even know, like, I guess. I mean, like, I don't even know. It could be any age, but like, I just know, like, you could look at, like, bro, not to say I know for sure, but like, bro, like, what you running on with? Like, wait, what? Like, even when they talk about, like, being rich or, like, they talking in their rounds like they made it. Bro, you in the Bahamas, your fan base probably lower than our own. Our fan base ain't even nothing to me. Your fan base lower than our own, so are you talking like you made it? What you talking about? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, but like I say, I don't really care to freaking.
Just let them do that.
Yeah, bro, do your thing, bro. If you feel like I say, I ain't get like, that's not mine, bro. If you feel like that's what you gotta do to make it and put food on your plate and feed your family, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's like review of a family and stuff, that's small stuff, like perception, making you believe that to have some monetary gain from this music, that's small things, bro. Feed your family, bro. I just ain't not the route I'd take. I wouldn't advise no one to do that. But bro, it's just like I said, I don't criticize you too much, but I ain't really respect it.
Okay, you say you don't
like
care.
I respect other artists.
But just tell me, I mean, you know, you say you don't care, but you also say you wouldn't advise them to do it. So just tell them, whoever may be listening, whoever may be watching that says, hey, that know in their heart they fabricate, tell them why you wouldn't advise them to do it.
It's like, not even tell them no why I wouldn't, like, bro, just like be yourself, bro.
No, but you
why I wouldn't advise this why I wouldn't advise.
Right.
Alright. Bro, as an artist, it's important to know where you are as an artist. You buying followers and or not even buying, you know, you don't buying and you cheating fit. Bro, you don't even know where you are as an artist. If you was a 200 follower artist, why are you gonna look like you a 20,000 follower artist? You don't even, if someone comes to you and asks you what's your price to perform, you don't even know what to tell them. Because you blind. You don't even know what you worth because your stats ain't real.
So moral of the story, keep it real.
Exactly. Like why not, bro? You should always, as an artist, you should always know what you know, what your word is. Like from TWINDEM stats, we could come together and be like, bro, I feel like we worth this to perform, and I feel like we worth this to charge someone for a feature. Other niggas, they ain't gonna know what to say, bro, because you lying.